don't have a lot of money invested in it, and it's going to make you decide whether or not you really want to go into 3D, because the bigger planes, you saw what I did to my QQ.
I can't even imagine. No,
I blew it to pieces.
You remember, and you retired early as well. I want to stay retired, so something that cost me $100.
I'd have given my right arm not to retire, but
oh man, I tell you what, I
would have loved to have been able to support my family.
I will not lie to you. I am as busy as I want to be.
Good. How's the missus doing?
Oh, it was great.
Taking to it too?
Yeah.
Good.
No, we work too much. Taking off. Yeah, we work too much. So, 40 years a nurse, you know, both of us at the end of our career, our careers were killing us. And it's funny because our careers actually made us human beings of really good report. But the downside is that it was killing us.
So that plane looks like, at first it looked like it was a little tail heavy. Did you instant trim it?
Yeah, at some point in time earlier.
Yeah, okay. Because now it looks like it's flying fine.
And what's neat is it does have an oh shit switch. So if things go awry and you're fast enough, you can flip oh shit.
Let me ask you something. Do rates, expo, you got all of that shit?
So I'm in low rates.
Okay.
And I have middle and high, and I'm in 30% on expo, all three.
Okay, so
this is
mistake number one. 30% expo is great. Take your expo out of your rudder. No expo with the rudder.
Gotcha.
If you have to have it because you're seeing issues, 15%.
Gotcha.
Don't do any more than that. When you mash on that rudder, you want it to do what you want it to do. You're always over the ailerons in the elevator, so you know where you want those set.
Yeah.
When you hit that rudder, it needs to do what you want. Especially in a 3D airplane, you need an instant reaction.
So where I'm at in this is less than 20 minutes flight time. I flew it, I made them, you'll love this. So the other day I carried this out to Maiden, and I get a little less than 4 minutes on each battery. I'm like, man, this is fucked up. And then the ESC was causing the motor to chatter.
Gotcha.
And I go, what is going on? Storage. I charged them the night before and storage. You get about 8 minutes out of this.
But and 8 is fine.
And this is my third flight this morning.
Aerobatics with it at all?
Oh yeah, I just looped.
Go up high and.
But remember, I'm only minutes into it. So.
No, I get it. Well, the trick is being up high. And don't go into high rates.
Sure.
Keep your low rates so that it doesn't do anything weird on you.
So I've done loops, but when
it just like loops in on itself.
So when I didn't even give it the gas because I'm flinging the prop off, right?
Right.
So yeah, I'm being careful because I want to get some time on this to where I can kind of understand how it works.
You got your left-hand turns down to a science.
Fuck all you people, all my buddies on the web, they're they're brutal. It's so funny.
Make sure you don't take the sound out of this one. I want them to be on my side.
Oh, they are, yeah, because it's terrible where my comfort zone is. I did study it. I told somebody one time I'm going to do a doctoral thesis because it seems that all right-hand people are comfortable with that turn, and I don't quite understand why. It'd be neat to.
So yeah, all right-hand people are comfortable with your left-hand turns.
I wonder why that is.
Lefties have the problem with the right. Some of them don't, but that's usually the norm. The rights can't do a left. That's why you got these guys can't land left to right.
Yeah, I can do both.
Or right to left, excuse me. They can't land. They got to make that right-hand turn on their approach.
That. You're showing me that people out here, particularly the guys that have these high-dollar planes, can't. They can only land in one direction.
Yep. Now, Al Yeager came to me the other day, and he wants to sell his Tiger Cat.
That means you want his Tiger Cat.
No, I don't want it. It comes in way too high. I know where my limitations are. I don't need a plane as big as my T-28 that I'm scared of.
I'd be so scared of that bitch too.
It flies nice, everything is good, but it doesn't know slow when you come in.
Didn't he drill one of them?
Yeah, he drilled it the first couple of times he flew it, I do believe.
Isn't that amazing? And it's all just a pool doodle. The trick though is you can't have any wind. I mean,
well, on that plane you can. It's just it doesn't matter. It has to come in hot.
No, I'm talking about this thing.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah, it doesn't like wind. because it's so light.
No. That's where you're wrong. On days where the wind's blowing 10 miles an hour, you're gonna love this airplane.
You gotta be good
It'll
at
do a flip and a roll right in its spot. It won't even have to have any head speed.
I'll say this: I'm giving it quite a bit of gas to do a loop. There's a little.
What I would tell you is
Am
go
I
up
running out
higher.
of gas? What am I doing? Am I running out of gas now? So
You
what?
need to go up way higher because you're just gonna break it.
Yeah. What's happening is the O-ring on here is nice and tight. The other one was not.
Yeah, and you're not slamming it. You're not doing anything crazy. But whenever you do anything, you need to be up higher.
Yeah.
Go up 4 mistakes, 5 mistakes high, so that you have room between you and the ground.
Yeah, I think
it looks like it flies good.
I think I'm gonna like this to carry on the road because you don't need any room. Once I get good and I'm able to fly it close to myself, I only need an area this big, like a basketball court.
Yep. Now that VTOL that you're telling me about, didn't you send me a link?
Yes.
I thought that you did. I was going
That
to say
bitch
I
is
saw it.
amazing. The only thing it'll do, and this one old guy, he did a great review, and I could see what he was doing wrong. He brought the battery way too far back to center,
Right.
and it was tip stalling. He'd go to turn it, and it would fall out of the sky. And finally, one fella in the comments said, "Listen, that's 8 minutes." He says, "You'll probably get 10 out of this." I'm gonna go ahead and bring her in. He landing. What he had done is he had the battery too far back towards center of gravity. So when he was coming in, that delta was not happy, and it would do this.
Oh,
So if you got to keep the battery forward on it, is what it appears to be, and you'll be in good shape. That was fun.
yeah, it looks like it's flying good.